If someone were to walk into your life for the first time, what would be something they assumed about you and what would they be wrong about?
I have been getting into pickleball, kind of.
You know, that's an old person sport. Just saying.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Welcome to the club.
I'm going to get you cultured, old man.
Old man, easy. Watch yourself. I might keep that part in because we're recording right now.
Are we?
Yeah. What's a recent conspiracy that you heard about that comes to mind?
Antarctica.
I don't know this one.
Antarctica is protected by the Antarctic Treaty.
And that is agreed upon every country in the world. So you're telling me that every country in this entire world can not agree on anything but one thing, and that's Antarctica?
What do you think they're hiding there, Shelby?
I don't know. I don't know what I need to know.
Something that needs refrigerated. We got one more thing to do, Shelby.
And what is that?
We have to arm wrestle.
Do we really?
Yes. Oh.
Let's go, brother.
Like, well, it just so happens I'm a former arm wrestling champion.
I'm gonna
of
take a sip of
Newcastle.
water. I got kicked out of my sorority, which... Have you ever heard of anybody getting kicked out of a sorority? Because I haven't.
Why this carefree attitude? Because you lived almost your entire life afraid of your dad, structured, good grades, lots of friends, popular, prom queen, and now you're off the rails. Why?
I think because my entire life, I felt...
So when people think about doing things like this to themselves, they feel like there's no way out. Was there any part of the old Shelby that you felt like you would have missed, or you just didn't care?
I didn't even care.
You didn't care that you'd be leaving your parents with the burden, your siblings with the burden, anything?
Honestly, this might make me cry.
So this is a first. We just ended the episode. What did you have to tell me, Shelby, after we stopped recording?
Well, that...
Welcome to the Barbells Bourbon podcast. I am your big, bald, bearded, barbell lifting, bourbon drinking son of a bitch, Sean. And joining me today is Shelby McCart.
Hi.
Welcome to our home, Shelby.
Thanks for having me.
You drove quite a ways to get here today.
Yeah, not too bad, honestly.
Whole hour.
Yeah, of jamming.
What do you jam to?
Oh my God. Ratchet hip hop. Like
Really?
the most ratchet, grungy shit. Yeah,
Wouldn't have seen that.
I know.
So Shelby, actually, that's a very good transition into my first question for you.
Okay.
If someone were to walk into your life for the first time, what would be something they assumed about you and what would they be wrong about?
I get this a lot that I did cheerleading.
Okay.
And I never did cheerleading.
So they'd be wrong about that.
Yes, I did try out for cheerleading. I didn't get in and I bawled. So no.
Why do they assume that?
I don't know. I guess that I'm like a super girly girl, bubbly. Like whenever you asked me the color, I picked pink.
Yes, you
Very
did.
much a pink girly princess. But yeah.
But there's more to you than your image.
Oh, 100%.
And
Yeah.
that's why you're here.
I'm like an onion.
We're going to peel back the layers. Cue the Shrek footage.
I love Shrek.
But that's why the show exists, Shelby, is because I'm guilty of it. Everyone's guilty of it, judging people by what they see.
Yeah.
I judged you when I saw you for the first time at the Christmas party hosted by City Scene magazine.
Yep.
You were greeting people at the door. You look like you have it all put together. You were happy, smiling. Not that that wasn't your job that night.
Right.
He wants a miserable person greeting them. But we all walk around with this image and no one knows what's going on behind the scenes unless you give them the chance to talk. And that's what you're here to do. I'm a total stranger. We've talked for 15 minutes
Literally.
in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
And now you're in my house. going to tell me about your life story. And the people watching, hi people, subscribe, like the video because it's going to be amazing. They're going to learn something today. They're going to be inspired by your story. They might be completely surprised by what they hear you talk about because I'm sure they've already judged you. You said you're a laughy person, you're silly goose.
Yeah.
But I also know that there's a lot more to you than that on the darker side that people wouldn't know unless, they gave you the chance to talk. So
For sure. I'm ready to spill the tea.
I can't wait. And I'll be here to collect it all for eternity because this is a documentation of your life as you see here today.
Yep.
And you can look back on it in 10, 20 years and see 28-year-old Shelby. What did you call me before you started filming?
Old man.
Old man. I mean, comparatively speaking, I have a 20-year-old son.
Do you really?
So,
Aw, I love that.
and a 18, 16-year-old daughter. I got 3 kids.
I didn't know that.
2 stepkids. We were a Brady bunch.
I love that.
Yeah. Big happy family.
And so many cats.
And so many.
I should have
too
brought
many.
one up here. They're adorable.
They're fine. I'm the dog fan. We have 2 amazing dogs, which greet all guests in your number 83.
Oh, happy
Crazy.
2 year.
Thank you.
Happy
A 2-year
2 year.
birthday. Crazy. All right, Shelby. We're going to flash back in the time.
Okay, time. Pause.
Oh, we're pausing already.
Am I sitting like a shrimp? Like, is my
No, you're
sleigh? Okay.
no, look how tall you look in that.
All right.
You're all grown up. Shelby, where'd you grow up?
Newcastle, born and raised.
And you never left.
Well, not really. No, just went to college. I did study abroad in London. It was really fun.
Yeah, I bet. What was your childhood like?
Honestly, run of the mill, basic, like small town girl. Grew up in a development, had friends, played sports. I mean, I got good grades, very structured household. Parents did everything they could for me. It wasn't anything out of the norm, honestly. I have 2 older brothers. They're my half brothers. They're a lot older than me. They're 40. I know.
Watch it.
I know.
They're a lot older than me.
They are.
I mean, so your parents were together. Okay. So normal childhood.
Yeah.
What's it like in Newcastle? So we're filming right outside of Pittsburgh, kind of a rural area, but also kind of in the city. Newcastle's very, very rural.
Yeah. I would say Newcastle's an interesting place. So it has its parts, just like any other city. It's a very smaller city, so it has its rural parts. But then in the inner city, it's rough. I mean, it's rough.
Rough as in,
Hood.
oh, really?
Hood.
Since when?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like that. All the time. My dad went to Newcastle Business School.
Oh, really?
Like, gosh, 20, 30, 40 years ago. I don't even know.
Yeah. But it is, honestly, like it's not the safest place. Like it's not. It's really sad. I love history. I'm like a little historian about Newcastle, and it's really devastating to see how Newcastle used to be versus where it is today.
Why do you think it changed so much?
I don't know. I think the industry that Newcastle was based on and that it just no longer
Fizzled out.
Yeah. It's really sad.
So why are you still there?
That's a great question. I guess family, friends,
Yeah.
but
It's still home to you.
it is exactly it's still home and the food is fire.
Is it?
It's unbelievable.
Never heard that Newcastle has good food.
No,
What are
it's
they known for?
unreal. Our Italian food, 110%. Italians migrated to Newcastle. So there's a lot of
There's
Italians
historical buff right here.
there. I know.
So school, you had a lot of friends. Were you popular, would you say?
That's like a very interesting question. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Not a lot of enemies. Enemies.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, it was just very standard, like high school experience, you know? I played sports again, like I said, like honor roll student. I partied on the weekends with my friends, you know, went to homecoming, prom. I was prom queen. Um,
So yeah, I mean, popular, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just very run of the mill in high school.
How was your relationship with your half siblings?
As good as it could be for the age gap. I love them to death. And they love me to death. They're very protective of me.
Yeah.
But it really sucks because my one brother now lives in Florida. So I don't get to see him that much. But out of the both of them, I got my amazing nephews. I have several.
Several nephews?
5.
That's a lot of nephews.
I know.
That's almost as many cats as I have.
I know.
So I'm guessing some of them are in Florida. Gives you an excuse to go to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
How often do you get down there?
Not as much as I should. And if my brother Chris is watching this right now, he's going to be like, yeah, you should be down here more. And you're not.
Well, now you have to be holding yourself accountable because this is documented. And
Yeah.
who doesn't want to go to Florida when they're from Pennsylvania?
I know. I want to be a snowbird. I feel like that's ideal.
You should do it.
I know. For sure.
So have a little bit of home, a little bit of nice weather.
Best of both worlds in my eyes.
Grades. You got good grades. Did you try hard or did it just come easy to you?
Both. So I was an honor roll student. It was very easy for me. I played 4 sports, I think off the top of my head. I played everything that I could have played. So school was just super easy for me, except whenever I was in the 9th grade, I had to get a spinal fusion.
Ninth grade?
Yes, I was literally 14 years old. So I was out for a very long time, but school was still super easy for me. But after that was done, probably about 4 months after, I started having seizures, like uncontrollable. We didn't know what was happening. And we correlated, not the doctors, but me and my family were thinking that has some sort of correlation because there's no family history of it. So when you're thinking of the spine and the brain,
Yeah.
obviously,
It's all
again, I'm not a
interconnected.
doctor,
Sure.
but
Makes sense.
yeah.
So we'll talk about the seizures, but what caused you to need a spinal fusion in 9th grade?
Yeah, I have literal scoliosis.
Oh,
I know.
so what is scoliosis for those who don't know?
So your spine is not straight
Like,
naturally. It's
Like-
literally like an S,
oh,
kind of.
Gotcha.
It really depends.
And how much did that affect you growing up?
I mean, whenever I was younger, before, it didn't affect me at all. But they had said if I did not get the surgery, I would grow up to be like full blown hunched over.
Bad look.
Yeah, no one wants that. Nobody wants that. So
it didn't affect your playing sports or anything like that? Didn't cause you too much pain? Okay. It was
No.
just more preventative maintenance so you don't have future issues.
absolutely. Yeah. So whenever I got it done, it was whatever. I'm telling you, that was probably the most fucking painful thing ever. I was 14, okay, on a morphine drip and taking Oxycontin. Have you ever seen Twilight?
All the things.
All the
I
things.
mean, pieces.
Okay. Well, whenever Bella, she like gives birth, okay, and she's like malnutrition, that was me.
So
Literally.
you were just like a zombie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Well, you weren't in pain, or were you? Good
I don't even know.
with all that morphine and oxy.
I was fucked up. I was in a whole nother dimension.
Did you get hooked on those pain meds? Because that's a thing.
Oh my God. If my parents weren't there, I would have 1010%.
That's a story as old as time. Is people get injured, get prescribed these opioids, and they're hooked. then they become addicts and can't get off of them. And
I can see how.
Yeah.
I can see how. Because whenever it fizzles out of your body, the withdrawal is miserable. Like your head, I would cry. Everything would be like so irritating to me. I remember telling my mom, like, I remember specifically where we were in the house. Doesn't matter. But I was like, I never want to stop taking these. And she was like, yeah, fuck that. We're done right now.
that's when you know it's a problem.
Yeah.
So how, I mean, was it changing your life being on these pain meds? Like, were you acting different? Were you treating people differently? Were you numbing the world? Or it was just...
No.
Okay.
It was just to help me, like, obviously heal from the surgery. But I was on those for a while at 14, which is craziness.
It's really young to be hooked on pain meds.
Yeah.
We have something in common, Shelby.
Do we?
We kind of have spinal issues together.
Oh, wow. Tell me more.
I have a herniated disc, C6,
Ooh.
C7. It happened a little over a year ago, and I'm still waiting to get surgery.
Damn.
Insurance won't cover my second MRI because the doctor screwed up with my notes and said my symptoms aren't worse, and I didn't undergo any treatment, which is false. So we're going to try again.
That's some shit.
But yeah, it's
That's
just,
horrible.
it's fine. It's not scoliosis.
But still, back pain is literally the worst pain. I stand by that.
It comes and goes. And what do they prescribe? Gabapentin, which doesn't do shit. I was taking 4 a day at one time.
Damn.
Didn't do anything. I quickly stopped taking them because I didn't want to get hooked on them. Even like
Yeah.
Maria was like, babe, you can get hooked on this shit. You better be careful. I was like, it's fine. But yeah, it wasn't helping me. So I keep taking it and risk getting addicted to them.
It's serious business. It's crazy
Seri-
that they
you
just
said
pass it out.
Business. Because it's a business. Yeah.
Clock
Take
it.
some more.
Clock it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my Alani right now.
So I asked you if you wanted any drinks on the show.
Yum.
I said, how's an Alani sound? He said, perfect. And I happen to get your favorite flavor.
Yep. Cherry slush.
So out of high school, what did you do?
So I went straight to college, Robert Morris.
Which is up there.
The experience there, very interesting.
Tell me more.
I started out as a nursing major. I was super excited about that. But it didn't clock to me that I was going to have to deal with human beings. And which is
Most
so
nurses
interesting.
do. Yeah, what made you want to be a nurse?
I loved anatomy. Anatomy and physiology was like my favorite class ever. Loved it. But so that was the only way that I could constantly incorporate that, at least I thought. And then
That wasn't being a doctor and going to school for 20,000 years.
yeah. But then I was thinking, you know, we're going to have to deal with throw up, blood, shit, piss. No thank
Not
you.
a huge fan.
Right. So then I had transferred over to being a marketing major.
Oh,
I didn't want
I
to do
see the
that.
transition. No,
No.
there was none.
Well, to be so honest, I didn't want to do that. My dad was like, you should do this.
Before you continue with your college story, I want to know more about your relationship with your parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys close?
Yes.
Not like they're my parents, they want the best for me, but were you like friends?
Growing up, me and my mom were best friends. Like legitimately on the weekends, we were at Ross Park Mall. We were at the mall hiding bags from my dad. Best friends. She knew every single detail about my life. She still does till this day, to be honest. But whenever I was younger, it's different today. Thank God. I was so fucking afraid of my dad.
Afraid or like,
Afraid.
okay.
Like
Literal fear.
Mortified.
Why?
I don't know. He was scary as hell.
Was that to earn respect or to keep you out of trouble or all of the above?
Definitely all the above. And I will say, during a little portion of my life, he had quit smoking cigarettes.
It's made him meaner.
Yes. So whenever he stopped, I would like fear. Like, oh my God, like, am I gonna do something fucked up?
Like, Dad, here's some more cigarettes.
Yeah, literally.
Huh. Now, did that change maybe how you went through your childhood because you were afraid to get in trouble and maybe you didn't try things that you would have tried? Like, do you think it held you back from having fun?
That's a great question. No, not at all. Honestly, the opposite. Because me and my mom were so close, I didn't give a shit.
So she was going to take the heat for you, kind of.
Yeah. So I kind of did whatever. Like I snuck out. I started partying very young. Heavy.
How young?
Probably 15. I don't know if that's very young.
Spinal fusion of 14, partying at 15.
I know.
That's so common. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Did you have to hide that from your dad?
yes. Yes. But not for my mom. Yeah.
Was
was
she
just like,
joining in?
low key.
Yeah.
But she was just like, I don't care, just be safe.
Well, I guess if you're open about it and you're not hiding it, it probably instills a little bit of trust, right? That you're having fun within some control
Yeah.
instead of sneaking out, coming home at 4 a.m. No one knew that you left, and
Yeah.
that's when bad shit happens.
Absolutely.
Now, did this party life get you in trouble at all?
In college, yeah, for sure.
What happened?
For sure. Well, I don't want to say I got caught by the cops because I jumped out of a window instead.
Okay, Spider-Man.
But I got kicked out of my sorority, which, have you ever heard of anybody getting kicked out of a sorority? Because I haven't.
Should I congratulate you, or
I mean, you definitely can. I think it's pretty cool.
how did you get kicked out of a sorority?
Being a full-blown heathen.
Okay.
A heathen. I guess because in high school, like I was able to contain my partiness in a way because I lived a structured life at home under the supervision of parents. Whenever I was in college, it was just me. It was a free for all.
Handcuffs are off.
Uh-huh.
And I'm glad you kind of took that path because you're kind of proving a point that I've made on the show before. If you try to keep your kids under too much control, if you try to keep them in prison and not let them experience bad shit, when they leave the nest, they're going to run amok.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to rebel. They're going to try all of these new things that are exciting and fresh. And that's what happened to you.
Yeah.
Do you think if your dad wasn't as structured, that you would have maybe treated college a little bit differently and not partied as much?
No.
You still would have done it.
I think it was something like wired in my brain deep down. I don't think anything could have changed it, honestly. And I think my dad early on was on the right path of doing X, Y, and Z with your life. But I just, as an adult, whenever you go into college and it's finally your own time to take over your life, it's not making sense.
Well, you were exploring yourself like you never
Yes.
had before, right? Because like you said, you were under their watch, but you're a free girl. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
And no one's going to know.
Oh, I did
About
whatever.
it.
I mean, I was having fucking ham and cheese hot pockets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No gym, no nothing. I was waking up at 6 p.m., legit. Going to bed at 4 a.m. What kind of life is that?
Not a healthy one.
No.
Not a, see, oh God, what the hell's, I lost my words. It's not sustainable.
No, not at all. Not for a second.
What was your version of partying? Because you hear the partying, everyone pictures something different. What was
Right.
your version?
Well, I guess two different versions of partying. So like high school was just whatever. Hanging out with friends, drinking. It was chill. Standard. College, very different ballgame. I would pregame with a bottle of wine. A bottle.
It wasn't a box, so you're a little classier than,
Thank you.
of course.
Then we would go out to the bar or a party, wherever. I would drink until I passed out.
Like every time?
Yes, I would drink until my body couldn't function. It was insane. And keep in mind, right after I had my like spinal fusion done, I started having seizures, right? So I was diagnosed with epilepsy. So I am taking medications daily. That's fucking with my
Everything.
meds, everything, my
Yeah.
mental, all of that. So I am still in college continuing to have seizures and just not giving a fuck.
Even though it probably says on the bottle of these meds, do not take these with alcohol,
Uh-huh.
but you didn't care.
Nope, didn't give a shit.
Why this carefree attitude? Because you lived almost your entire life afraid of your dad, structured, good grades, lots of friends, popular, prom queen, and now you're off the rails. Why?
I think because my entire life I felt untouchable in a way. I don't want to say that in a cocky way, but just like nothing bad has ever happened to me. So why now?
Scoliosis. That's not normal.
True.
Seizures, not normal.
I mean, yeah.
But you got away with it.
Yes.
You were healed.
Yes.
So let's just test the waters again and see what I can survive next.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Did you find yourself in a dark place with all this partying?
Yeah. So whenever I continued to push the limits with drinking and drinking and drinking, obviously my seizures continued to happen. I had to bring it up to my doctor. I lost my license for 6 months because of that. We changed my medication. And something with seizure meds, it literally will rewire your brain and how it functions and the neural pathways of that.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I changed my meds, the new medication made me fucked up.
What did you
Like,
deal with?
I was so depressed. I went into a hole. Like I said, I always had good grades in high school and in college. Okay, honors across the board. I was about to graduate in college. This was in my senior year. Out of nowhere, I had stopped going to class, stopped attending. I had stopped doing everything.
You
This-
became a different person.
Totally. Totally. And this is whenever I had gotten kicked out of my sorority. Because I had gotten so drunk at a homecoming game. And we had to do a philanthropy event the next morning. I showed up still drunk.
It's a bad look.
Very. So they sent me home. Yeah. And then my behavior still continued. Then they found out that I was on my not on my spare time, I shouldn't say that, but I was partaking, not all the time, but I was just trying out like drugs. like Molly and Coke. I would just try it.
You weren't afraid of getting hooked?
No, which is so interesting. Given like,
You would think by this point in your life, you would be afraid to put any weird substance into your body,
I know.
but you didn't care.
I didn't give a shit.
What did you see when you looked at yourself in the mirror at this point in your life?
Now or then?
Then,
Oh my God. That's a loaded question. I was miserable. I didn't even care. I didn't even care about myself. Straight up. I wanted to die. Anything that I could do to numb anything, I was gonna do it. I was prescribed medication because I started having panic attacks. To numb a panic attack, I would take them every night.
even if you weren't having a panic attack?
Yup.
Because why not?
Yup.
Where are your parents during this time in your life?
Not knowing about any of this.
Did you seek support in anybody or did you hide it from everybody?
I hid it until one day I was walking on campus getting food, and literally the dean of business, me and her were very close because I was such a great student. She was like, "Where have you been? What's going on?" She drug me to therapy on campus, and she was like, "You're getting therapy right now."
Wow.
Yeah.
You think she saved your life?
Yeah. Yeah. Because at that point, I had a plan on how to, like, full blown. I thought about it all the time.
I hate to ask.
I don't
but
care.
What was that plan?
It was like so dramatic, honestly.
So before you tell me this dramatic story, you're laughing a lot
Yeah.
about this serious stuff. That's how you cope with things.
Yeah.
You laugh about it. It's not that you don't take it seriously.
Yes.
That's your way of being lighthearted.
Yes.
So I don't want the audience to be like, this bitch doesn't care about anything. No, everyone deals with things differently.
I love to giggle.
Okay, so giggle away as you talk about taking your own life.
I didn't, so that's why we can giggle. I'm still here. But it was so dramatic. So the pills that I was prescribed, right? They would get refilled as needed. I can't even remember what it was, but it was hard. So I thought I was going to take that whole bottle, smash it up, put it in bleach,
Oh my God.
and drink it.
That would probably do the trick.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
So when people think about doing things like this to themselves, they feel like there's no way out.
Mm-hmm.
Was there any part of the old Shelby that you felt like you would have missed or you just didn't care?
I didn't even care.
You didn't care that you'd be leaving your parents with the burden, your siblings with the burden, anything? Or you're just not thinking like that?
Honestly, this might make me cry. What really held me together, and I love you, Mom and Dad, but I did not think about you in this moment during this time. What really kept me going was my nephews. I am so close. I'm so close with all of them. They're my babies. My first nephew was born when I was 10.
You grew up with them. You were like kind of their mom figure in a way.
Literally, mom, sister, and like all of them, like all the above. So they kept me going.
Well, thank God that they were there in your life to keep you going, because not everybody has that.
Mm-hmm.
That pulls them out of that darkness, right?
Yeah. I specifically thought about my one nephew, the one which I shouldn't play favorites, but sorry, love you all, but Braden, he's the oldest, the one that was born whenever I was 10. So he was like the firstborn. I almost said my firstborn,
Yeah.
my baby.
So he's 18 now.
Yeah.
Not your little nephew anymore.
No, and I hate that. But yeah, I mean, he lived at our house for a little bit too. Me and him just have such a special bond, you know?
Yeah.
I watched him during the summer a little bit while my brother would go to work. Yeah.
He kind of was your kid.
Yeah.
Or you're treating him like one anyways.
Yes.
Did anybody know, or does anybody know what you went through in college? Like, have you opened up to your family about this stuff before?
I would say only maybe like 2 people know. Not my parents. No. I keep it really under wraps. And I think I really only started opening up about that very, very recently because of how different I am today.
So your parents didn't even know this?
They knew I was in like a shittier spot because I was failing out of school, and they were like, "What's going on?" And I was just like, I'm not there. Like, school's hard.
Now you just told the world.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
Does it feel good to talk about it?
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I would say so, yeah.
Because you know someone watching or listening is
Yeah.
dealing with something like this, right? They think that the best option for them is to not be around anymore. If there's someone listening right now that feels that, what do you have to say to them?
I would just like to say, you're not alone, for one. 2, you were put on this planet for a purpose. So take each day, step by step, day by day, and it will get better. I promise. And I don't know you, but I love you, and it will get better.
You have to ask for help.
Yes.
Going to therapy is a great thing. It shouldn't be something that you're ashamed of. What did therapy do to you?
I ghosted so many therapists.
Because they weren't telling you what you wanted to hear?
Yeah. The first therapist I went to on campus, she was like, "You need to go into Western Psych and be admitted for like a week." And I was like, no, immediately no.
You're like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, I was like, "You're not gonna get me to do that."
Mm.
Nope. And she was like, "Okay, then you have that option, or you can do an outpatient therapy where you're there 3 times a week." I was like, "All right, I guess that's it."
Did you show up?
I did, kind of, and then COVID hit. So I just did it over the phone. And then I ended up ghosting her because it was easy to ghost her.
It's like devious.
I know. But I did go through and find more therapists and whatever. And then I went without a therapist for a while. And then I ended up having another seizure. And then I had to call my doctor. And I changed medications. And then boom.
Like it fixed you?
Yeah. It's literally, we believe that it was the meds. Can you imagine that fuckery? Because it literally rewires your brain.
The medical field is such a corrupt place. Yes, it can help people and it saves lives, but it's pushed on way too many people these days rather than dealing with the root cause of certain things. High cholesterol, blood pressure, things that are health related.
Yeah.
Instead of eating better or exercising, it's no, here, take all of these meds to keep you alive and keep your heart pumping. Mental things, depression, anxiety, panic attacks. Take all these. You'll be numb to everything. I used to take Prozac.
Yeah.
I got divorced. I was living with my parents for 2 years. I was completely depressed. I did put myself in this situation, but it didn't change how I felt. So I started taking Prozac. And it numbed me from everything.
Yeah.
I was no longer really happy. I was no longer really sad. I never cried.
That's sad.
It is sad. And is that what people should be taking?
No, that's not a way to live life.
It's not fixing the root cause.
Exactly.
What can do that? Therapy can do that.
Yeah. Therapy's great. I highly recommend.
Faith can do that. And I know that did that for you.
Did.
The gym can be church for people. It's my church. That's where I go to unwind and relieve stress and get out of my own head and just not be distracted for an hour.
Yeah.
You know, people turn to bad things, like all of this brown stuff behind us, and they abuse it to numb themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
But your brain was rewired.
Literally rewired.
Shelby's back.
She back.
What did you do with your life? Were you finally like, okay, it's time to pull up my bootstraps and be a productive citizen?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Step by step, I started taking, action to be a normal human being. So I just started eating better, no more Hot Pockets. I started putting myself together like a normal girl would. I would just not
Out
do
of
shit
bed
with
with
myself.
sweats and yeah.
Yeah. And then I would go to Pilates all the time, yoga. I ended up graduating from college. I almost failed out, but
Yeah, did you think that you would ever graduate at one
No.
point? Yeah.
no, oh my God. I almost failed out so many times. I almost just threw in the towel and said, fuck it, I'm done. But I ended up graduating.
What major did you end up graduating in?
Marketing.
Okay.
But yeah, thank God. Got my degree.
Congrats.
Hey, thanks. But yeah, it was a long process. And I got a job, like a normal human being, where I am today, working. And then I got into a relationship. And I thought, you know what? Like, I feel great. I'm a normal human being. I'm eating great, working out, putting myself together. I have a great career. I have a boyfriend who loves me.
I'm waiting for the mic drop.
There is a mic drop. The boyfriend. Remember how I said I ghosted my therapist? He put me back into therapy.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh.
What happened?
What? Well, I honestly thought I met the love of my life, which that's how it always starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really, really thought I met the love of my life. Genuinely. He sold me a story.
Of all the things that you were going to be promised,
Uh-huh.
what did you do when you found out this second life he was living?
I freaked the fuck out. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. This is absolute craziness.
What sacrifices did you make for this man before he blindsided you?
Way too many. Honestly, I loved him a lot. And I'm the type of person, I have very traditional, and also, like you mentioned, I'm very rooted in my faith, biblical values. So I believe that, whenever you're with somebody, okay? So I was taking care of him in ways that I shouldn't have, okay? He wasn't doing great in his career at a certain point, so I was stepping up in that aspect, which I didn't care. I cared for him.
Financially?
Yes.
Okay.
But whenever I take a step back, like I was his mother fully. And I wasn't getting much out of it. Whenever at the end of the day, he was still treating me like shit, obviously.
Did you think by babying him that he would stop treating you like shit?
No, that wasn't my thought process. My thought process is whenever you choose somebody, whenever you choose a partner, you're with it for them in the long haul, regardless of the ups, downs, whatever. But we weren't married. That was my fuck up.
Yeah. So you're living vows, sickness and health, and better or worse without being married.
So, yeah. He done me dirty.
Do you resent him for that?
I used to. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad. But I don't really give a shit anymore.
What?
Karma's real.
Did something happen to him?
No.
Not
No.
yet.
Not yet. But karma's real.
Look both ways, buddy.
Watch the fuck out. No, but yeah.
Yeah.
Karma's real.
It is.
I did nothing but be there, support him. And that's what I got. Money taken.
Have you found another relationship since then?
No, because of that, my standards are like,
Super high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
yeah,
Are you afraid to get into another relationship?
that's a great question. Honestly, maybe a little bit. But that's not stopping me. But I would say like I ignore so many guys that approach me. So I would say I'm like Harvard or like Yale. Like my acceptance rate is like 99.9%. Or wait, would that be would it be
Other way
reversed?
around. That means you accept everybody.
I do not accept everybody.
She's not a whore.
I am not a whore. I do not accept everybody. 0.001%.
That's good.
Yeah.
You have high standards, which means you respect yourself.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. How do you date these days? I haven't dated in 30 years.
Dating is fucked up. Dating is fucked up.
Like, how are you going to find this man of your dreams?
Yeah. I don't do anything. That's a great question. I know a lot of women nowadays are very masculine about it. They'll like go out, they'll pursue, they're on Hinge, this, that, and the other. I don't do shit. I'm there. I'm being me. I'm being present in my feminine energy.
You're not going to change who you are to
Nope.
find a man.
No, if he wants it, he can come get it. I'm not like a bitch about it. I will definitely show interest, but I'm not gonna chase you.
Do you think you know what red flags to look for now?
Now, yeah.
Are you sure of that? Or do you think you're going to maybe ignorance is bliss? Are you going to get to the point where you'd rather have a companion than maybe weed someone out?
I like being alone.
Do you?
Yeah. I've been very comfortable in my own energy, being single, hanging out with the girls, my career, my personal schedule. I love it.
What do you tell the woman out there that is afraid to be single?
You really can't find a partner, a perfect partner who loves you until you love yourself fully. And if you settle for somebody just who wants you in just a quick moment, it's not going to be the right person. Period, point blank. That's it.
That goes for men too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to?
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely. That's the first thing. It's the first thing you got to do is love yourself fully.
Do you love yourself, Shelby?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would choose me. That's what it boils down to. You have to be fully confident in yourself. Not cocky, but confident. Would you choose yourself?
When did you start loving yourself? Because I know you didn't always.
Right. Probably a year ago.
What was the turning point for you?
I started severely adulting. But
cutting coupons. Like, please elaborate.
Well, I obviously, like, my career went and got so much busier than it has been, which, amen, love that. But I started going to church routinely. I started going to the gym routinely. But not only that, before I did that, I hit a point where I went through betrayal, death, and a moment that brought me back to college last year. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
What was it?
I mean, it just a series of like being betrayed by friends, just lies. And then my grandpa died, and I really had to like hold it together for my family. That was the first time I had to do so. And I just kind of bottomed out, and it brought me back to being where I was in college. And I was like, all right, lock in. As an adult, I know how to get through this. Yeah. And I was scrolling on Instagram one day, and I saw like a meme, and it was like, the gym and the Bible will change your life. And I was like, fuck it. All right.
Let's see.
Let's do it. So I did.
And it did.
And it did. And I never went back. I mean, seriously, it changed me. I'm a whole woman now in the best way possible.
Just think about the different phases of your life. And there's this constant theme of structure or lack thereof. Mm-hmm. All through childhood, you had structure. You went to college, no more structure. Off the rails. You became an adult. You got a nice job. Went to the gym. You're taking care of yourself. You're loving yourself. You had structure again. And then it's just this constant vicious cycle. Yep. You need structure.
I do. I talked to my therapist about it, and I would tell her all the time. I was like, I don't want to relive high school, but I want to in a sense of being structured.
Yeah.
We would rehash it. And now that I'm there again, like, it makes so much sense. I am somebody who needs structure.
You're an old soul.
Yeah. And I love it. I love structure. It's beautiful.
It's fucking amazing.
It is. You don't realize it. You know what? 21-year-olds, however old you are, whatever, whenever you think, going out at 10 p.m. and staying up until 2 a.m. and your parents are like, oh, well, I'm going to bed. Structure's great. And you're like, that's bullshit. Just wait. It's fucking great. Being old is fucking great.
It is. It keeps you out of trouble. Gives you something to look forward to. Mm-hmm. Keeps you responsible. A productive citizen. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this is coming from a party animal. Being old is fucking great.
Yes.
I love being in bed by 9 p.m.
Same.
I love
Seriously,
it.
we are in bed. Maria will go to bed before me, but we're both in bed by 10. And I love it. Mm-hmm. What else am I going to be doing after 10 o'clock?
Exactly.
On a weeknight?
Right.
Seriously.
Literally. What else is there to do?
Freaking rot my brain scrolling through social media? No.
See, I still do that. I like it.
I mean, you have to kind of skirt the fine line between what's productive and what's rotting your brain.
So true.
How has social media, being that you are so much younger than me, we've discussed this, does social media make you view yourself differently?
Me personally, it does not. But I know that for my friends and for just women in general, and honestly anybody, it does. Oh my gosh, it does. People will track their likes. They'll see when the best time it is to post, their algorithms, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Who cares?
They're looking for acceptance by total strangers.
Yeah.
To make themselves feel worthy.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is. It's devastating. And I mean, given like my Instagram, I definitely curate it. I want it to make it like cutesy, whatever. But I also don't give a shit if I get 2 likes or 2,000. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Doesn't change who you are.
Right. You either like me or you don't.
Yeah.
But a lot of people care. A lot, and it's sad. And I think that's what flows into the younger generation, even younger than me, having so much anxiety and depression, is seeking out acceptance from other people and not within themselves.
Yeah. It's causing depression. It's causing anxiety. It's turning people into different versions of themselves that they are not.
Yeah, it's really
just
sad.
to be accepted. Yeah, it's the worst version of peer pressure without it being in your face. Someone telling you to try this. You have peer pressure in your face every single day, every minute of the day, if you're willing, telling you what you should look like, the job you should have, how much money you should have in your bank account. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's ruining relationships because men and women are scrolling through seeing that their husband or wife cooked them this 6-course meal.
Literally.
And they're like, my wife doesn't do that for me. Bitch,
Yeah.
where's the meatloaf? Right? And it's making people view their partners very differently. And they're comparing their partners to these total strangers who are only doing this for attention.
Yep.
That's not their life.
It's so true.
So sad.
It is. And even like the comparison aspect, like I have such a trigger when it comes to cheating. So everything is very accessible now with social media. So, cheating is so easy, sneaky. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
The temptation is at your fingertips.
Yeah, it really is. It's devastating.
Would that cause trust issues for you in your next relationship? Do you have trust issues?
I've really worked through them a lot. I really have. My trust issues used to be so bad. So bad. But I'm really becoming a very trusting person. I think a lot of that has to do with my faith, honestly, because even if somebody were to do me wrong, that's on purpose.
Yeah.
It's on purpose. So it's okay.
They shouldn't be in your life.
Yep.
Yep. You can't stop someone from doing anything.
Yeah.
You can't. Probably shouldn't say this.
Air it out.
But I'm
Come on.
going to. So my youngest daughter recently broke up with her very long time boyfriend.
Yeah.
It was devastating for her.
Aw.
And she lost that partner. She lost that companion. It was, I think, a lot routine. Yes, she loved him, but I think a lot of that was just, it was comfortable.
Yeah.
It was normal. They had major trust issues with each other. He would show up at her workplace. God, I really shouldn't be saying this, but I'm going to continue because fuck it. And say, let me see your phone. And he would just go through her phone while she's at work.
Damn.
Apparently she did the same thing to him. I don't believe it, but whatever. There's 2 sides to every story. That is no way to live.
It's not.
For either party. I feel bad for him and her. To feel the need to do that insecurity, it's got to be exhausting.
It's horrible. And it flares up your nervous system so bad. It's horrible.
But how can you blame anyone for being like that anymore?
I know.
Temptation.
It's all right there.
24/7. Yeah.
It's horrible. It really is. Everyone is essentially, this is such a bad way to put it, is like disposable. But way back in the day, okay? Look at it like this. Whenever you were looking for a partner, you were only looking in that town, in that very small town. That proximity, because that's all you were able to see.
And how did you communicate with them, Shelby? You had to pick up the fucking phone, call their house, and ask to talk to them.
Yeah.
Or pass them a note in class. You couldn't just slide into their DMs.
Literally. Now you can talk to somebody in fucking, I don't even know.
Other side of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I move you here. You'll be very happy.
No, literally. Literally. Anywhere.
It happens.
It does. It does. 90 Day Fiance.
Such a great show. That's why I miss having cable. We don't have cable anymore.
I don't know if
It's too
anyone
expensive.
does.
Yeah, everything's streaming services
I
now.
know.
But man, do I miss that trash TV.
I love trash TV.
So good.
I know. One of my goals is to be a real housewife. I know.
Real Housewives of Newcastle.
I would slay. I would do so good.
I would love to see the cast.
Me
If it
too.
was in Newcastle.
Just one season, please. Just one season.
Oh my gosh. All right, what would they look like? Give me fake names and what their life would be like. Shelby, broker, former cheerleader,
Wished.
wannabe drug addict.
That's crazy.
Who else would be on?
I don't even know. All Italian names. Like Italian drawn out names.
Okay.
Italian drawn out names. I'm like one of the only, this is obviously dramatic, but like I'm one of the only ones who is Italian. I was called a whitehead.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Is there a mafia in Newcastle?
Probably. Probably. Yeah.
We'll never know.
Which I love it. I love it. I love that shit.
Oh my
A little bit of
gosh.
Sopranos. A little bit of Soprano action. Love it.
I need to spend more time up there. Sounds exciting.
I mean, kinda is. And like I said, the food is fire. Fire.
So what are you doing for a job these days, Shelby?
Well, I'm a broker,
What kind of broker?
a freight broker.
Come again?
I know. It's interesting. So you can put several titles to it. Salesman, customer, no, not customer relations. Client manager, anything. But so I go out and get business, and the business that I will acquire are companies that move product, commodities that need to be put on ground transportation, so semi trucks. And my customers that I have, they'll call me, hey, Shelby, I need product to be moved from point A to point B. How much will that cost? I'll give them a price, and they'll be like, all right, let's do it. Move it on this date. All right, cool. Then I will go out and I will find a driver that will do it.
We might be able to use you at the company I work for.
Nah.
Yeah.
Slay.
We move large battery storage systems.
Cool. What
Picture
company?
a ocean cargo container
Yeah, for sure.
with 650 50-pound batteries in it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We ship them all over the country.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Cool. I love that. So like drayage. Is that what you're saying? Like a container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same size as one. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, hit me up.
we could be doing business together.
All right, love that.
You enjoy it?
I love it. I love it. I never thought I would be doing anything like this, but it's so cool. It's something different every day. It's so fun. It really is. The culture that I work in is so unique, different. I love everybody there too. I know people, whenever they hear like a company's like a family, they're like, oh my God. Literally.
Yeah.
But we really are.
Good.
We really are. I love every second of everything.
It's important to love your job,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you wanted to be a nurse until you found out you'd be wiping ass.
Exactly.
Now you're a broker. If you weren't one of those two things, what's something else that you would have seen yourself doing?
See, now this isn't like a career thing. Do you want a career answer or no?
Anything.
I honestly, my long-term goal is I just want to be a mom. Home and be a mommy. That's it. I'm very traditional. Very traditional.
You think you'll be a good mom?
Yeah, I do.
You had practice on your nephews.
Yeah, tons. So yeah, that's all I want.
It's not too much to ask for.
I don't think so. I think that's what gives me purpose. It really does.
You want a boy or a girl first?
A healthy one. I don't care.
Good answer.
Yeah.
You seem like you're a good caretaker. You're a loving person. I think it's going to be a good fit for you.
I think so too. I think it'd be a lot of fun in so many different ways. Obviously, like overstimulating. But
Do you think you're ready to be a mom?
right now, no. But I'm not rushing it. My mom had me when she was 35.
Hey-o.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So I'm just like, I'm thinking with her timeline, I'm cool.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm not rushing anything.
There's there's women having kids well into their 40s now.
Uh-huh.
It's not that abnormal anymore.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that's because people just aren't ready yet.
Yeah.
It's not, let's just check the box and have kids right away anymore. It's, I want to live my life for a little while.
Yep.
I want to find my career. I want to find my interest. I want to do the things I enjoy. And then we'll have kids.
Yeah.
It's not that old fashioned generation anymore. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
I had my son at 26,
Oh, really?
which young. Some people would say that's young. Some people would say, yeah, that's about normal.
Yeah, I think it's
But
normal.
yeah, I'm almost 47 and he's 20, almost 21. I like being a young, watch yourself dad, right?
Yeah.
I'm not some old fogey, you know?
Right.
So I'm also not 35 with a 20-year-old, which happens.
Does. Crazy. Couldn't be me, but no shame. No shame.
What else do you got going on in your life besides work? What are your interests?
I have a lot. Well, church. Love it. There every single Sunday, cannot miss. Bible study as well. I have been getting into pickleball, kind of.
You know, that's an old person sport. Just saying.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Welcome to the club.
Well, I did say I like being old and
Yes,
structured.
you're an old soul.
I like it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So you're beating down all these 60-year-olds in pickleball. Good for you, girl.
Hell yeah, brother. I have really been getting into nature walks. I love it a lot. It's just so nice and peaceful. No phone, no nothing. Just
Off the grid.
it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And
Yes.
history. But like history with a twang of conspiracy.
Ooh,
I know. There's so many secrets in this world I need to know.
too many. You find yourself going down rabbit holes all the time, don't you?
Yes, I need to know. I need to know them all.
Do you think you're hearing the truth of these conspiracies? Do you think they're truly conspiracies? Or is the conspiracy a conspiracy?
That's such a great question. I feel like some of them could be the truth. Yes. And I also feel like maybe in some movies or shows, they're like telling us something. I've always wondered that.
Like subliminal messaging.
Yes, because how could someone just come up with that? And it's like so detailed, so thought of, and it's like, this could be real.
What's a recent conspiracy that you heard about that comes to mind?
Antarctica.
I don't know this one.
I have such a fascination with Antarctica.
I'm here for it. Let's go. Tell me all about it.
So, all right. Antarctica is protected by the Antarctic Treaty. Okay? And that is agreed upon every country in the world. So you're telling me that every country in this entire world can not agree on anything but one thing, and that's Antarctica?
What are they hiding there?
Why? Why?
What do you think they're hiding there, Shelby?
I don't know. I don't know what I need to know.
Something that needs refrigerated.
I think of the Truman Show. Is it the wall? I know.
Interesting.
Or is it like a pit? I don't know.
It's the upside down.
Is it the upside down?
Do you watch Stranger Things?
I do. Don't spoil it. I'm almost done with this newer season.
I haven't seen the end of the last episode yet, so
Okay.
I can't spoil shit.
Period. I love it though.
And
It's
they can't
good.
spoil it because I can't hear them.
Good. But yeah, it's good. I like it. It's good. It's unique.
Very. I think the coolest thing about that show is we got to watch the cast grow up.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
It's almost like we're their friends or like their classmates in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like we got to know them in a deeper way than just them being on a show.
That's such a cute way to put it. I love that.
It's true though.
It really is.
It's like, oh, they got so big. Like
They really did
Yeah.
though. Especially whenever you like put on the very first episode of the very like
first season.
newest season and it's like, oh my God, they're so
They
different.
were kids.
Yeah.
Like Millie Bobby Brown plays 11. Seeing her in that first episode to now, she's like a grown ass woman now.
She is. She's married. You know that?
To Bon Jovi's son.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How cool is that?
That's iconic.
Millie Brown Bon Jovi. I guess that would be her
Right?
married name.
Is it? Wait, that's a cool. That's
That's a badass name.
badass.
But if she hyphenates it, she's Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi. Wow, that's a badass name.
She has to get that engraved somewhere. I'd get that. I'd get that everywhere.
MBBBJ. Yeah, I mean, she has her own clothing line. I follow her on Instagram, so we're like BFFs.
Best friends for sure.
But yeah, I mean, her personality is super cool, and I love the accent.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of accents,
Me too.
especially like the English accents.
Can you do one?
I can, but I feel like every time I try to do it, it comes out Australian.
Do one.
Would you like a cup of tea?
That's pretty good.
This is just splendid. May I interest you in some tea and crumpets. So I have a lot of ancestors from the UK, Wales, Ireland, Scotland. And I was telling my guest, who was it? Krista Lee, I believe, about how I have this infatuation with the English culture, like the Brits and all of those things. And I did the ancestry and found out, well, duh, that's why I have an infatuation with them, because they're in my blood.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
It's super beautiful over there. Have you been?
Haven't. Oh yeah, you went to freaking
I know. I studied there. It's amazing.
jealous.
Yeah.
I do want to go.
It's beautiful.
I feel like I'd never come back. Be like, I found my people.
Whenever I did have to come back, that's like low key when I crashed out.
Really.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
For real.
What did you experience? I'm a huge fan of like other cultures.
Yeah.
I haven't really been out of the country too much. I was in Finland. I was in Dominican Republic, Canada. That doesn't count. That's just our 52nd state, in my opinion. But different cultures intrigue me. What did you experience over there that is so much better than here? Just the way that people operate.
it was just so different. And I think like living in Newcastle compared to, living right in London was just so different and amazing. Like I could walk everywhere. Like I could take the tube
The
to
tube.
the tube. I could take the tube to, lunch, to the mall, to class. And not only that, but flights were so cheap everywhere else. So me and my roommate abroad, which we're still very close friends, best friends till this day. Susanna, I love you. Yeah, we traveled all the time.
So
Literally.
you traveled within Europe
Yeah.
while you were there.
Oh yeah.
Where else did you go?
We went to Paris. We did a tour of Italy. Iceland. We went to Barcelona. We went.
Why the fuck didn't you go to Antarctica?
I know.
You could have found out what they're hiding down there.
No shit. I want to go so bad.
You should.
I do. I know. There you can do a cruise to Antarctica.
Cruise, yeah. They only take you to the places they want you to see, though.
Of course. Of course.
Hey, we don't go over there.
I know. I need to know. I need
You're jumping
to know.
off. You're like, you're gonna swim underneath the gate.
I need to like really befriend somebody in the government to like know all the tea.
If you have any connections to the government that can get Shelby into Antarctica, comment below.
Please let me know.
You never know.
I'm a good secret keeper. Secrecy is between us, promise.
I don't believe that one bit. You're going to be back on here telling us what you learned.
I just need to know, okay? I'm Nebby.
Oh, man. Well, at this point in the show, I would typically invite my guests to join me for a pour of bourbon. However, you told me that you stay away from it.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just don't like it. I
You
just
don't like
don't.
it, or you don't like what it does to you?
Correct. I don't like what it does. I just don't. I don't know, because I feel like alcohol, weed, all that jazz is just numbing things. I'll sip one with you and like try it. That doesn't bother me.
It's up to you. Do you want to
Yeah, we can.
see anything here that looks interesting?
I don't know. You're the bourbon guy.
Rumor has it. A lot of these I haven't even opened. So everyone's like, what's your favorite? I'm like, I don't know. I might not even know what my favorite is. However, I just picked up this
Okay.
Penelope cereal bowl.
Let's try it.
It sounds interesting,
Let's-
doesn't it?
No, let's try it because
Okay.
I have very vivid dreams, and I actually had a dream last night that I was having Lucky Charms cereal.
Well,
So random, but I think that's pointing us
that's
in the
called
direction
a
of that.
premonition.
Ah.
I'm sorry I don't have a Penelope Hot Pockets.
I love Hot Pockets. I still do to this day, okay?
Hot Pockets.
They're
Best
good.
theme song ever. What the?
I
You have
will
nails?
disagree. JG Wentworth, 877 cash now. That's the best theme song. Brother.
Come on, just don't break a nail.
I just got these then. I won't.
Is that a French, Manny?
French always.
Don't ask me how I know.
Gotta go from the bottom, I think. Yeah, slay.
Nice. Well done. Oh, don't ruin it. Get past that crease. I could take it from here.
Okay, yes. do
Thank
that.
you. I think. Yeah, it sounded so interesting. Age 7 years. So, Shelby,
Yes.
this liquid was sitting in an oak barrel for 7 years.
How long are they supposed to age?
There's no such answer. So, for a bourbon to be a bourbon, you want history? I'll give you history, damn it.
Hell yeah.
So, bourbon is whiskey.
Okay.
But bourbon has to have specific criteria, such as it has to be aged in a new charred oak barrel. Charred oak barrel. If it's not bourbon. Has to be distilled in Kentucky. and it has to be aged for at least 2 years
Okay.
for it to be defined as a bourbon. There you go. So typically the older, the better, kind of like with wine.
Yeah.
But-
That makes sense.
Yeah. So here's what you need to do.
Okay.
You need to give it a little swirl and a little sniff.
Is it going to smell like cereal?
It certainly doesn't. At all.
Oh my
And
God.
that smells like bourbon. Smells like pure gasoline. Are you going to try
I'm
it?
going to need a chaser.
Oh my. The Alani Chaser. Cheers.
I'm washed up now. Okay. Cheers. Oh my God. Are you chugging the whole thing right now?
No, you sip bourbon.
I don't know.
I'm not a Neanderthal.
I don't know.
That's going to make a great thumbnail picture. I don't know, Penelope.
I mean, that wasn't too bad. I've tried worse.
Okay, I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes, you should, because I feel like all alcohol is horrible tasting. It's not good.
No. Okay, I tend to think that I have a good selection here. Nothing here is like bottom of the shelf.
Yeah.
They're all relatively really good bottles. And yeah, so nothing here is like shit in my opinion.
No.
But it doesn't taste like a cereal bowl. Maybe cereal bowl. Maybe that meant
We've been deceived.
what they used to clean cereal bowls.
We've been deceived. I'm going to take another sip, I guess. The last time I had alcohol was like August.
Wow. Should I feel bad that I broke the
No.
cycle?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a special occasion.
It is. Tell you what, it does coat the glass nicely though. Look at all those.
I didn't like that one at all.
It's not getting better as it goes. Well,
It's
thanks
not.
for your effort.
Yeah, I tried.
What are your goals in life, Shelby, that you haven't accomplished yet? Other than being a mom?
That one. I say that's it.
Yeah.
Getting married. That's first.
Is that a goal?
Yes.
I guess these days it kind of is.
Yeah, for real.
Doesn't sound like it's easy anymore.
I know.
Do you think marriage is cherished now the way it used to be?
No. Which is sad. I feel like a lot of perspectives have changed on it. Especially, which is going to sound crazy, and I feel like kind of sorry I'm saying this, but I feel like a lot of women's mindsets are totally different. They want the wedding. They want the big ring. They want to be provided for, which yes, but they don't want the partnership. They
They just want a sugar daddy, essentially.
Yes, exactly. They don't look at it as a covenant, a partnership, like someone that you're literally going to ride or die for.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And you're reviewing just a boyfriend like that. Like you take relationships very seriously.
Yeah, I do.
Do you think that scares men?
I think so. I think so because I think whenever a man meets me and like I'll go on a date and we'll talk for just a little bit, they can kind of pick up on that energy that my boundary, like I have boundaries, and I verbalize that with no drama. I'm not a bitch. Like, but yeah, I'm very intentional.
Well, it's better to lay that out early than get caught up in the relationship that you were in 2 years ago,
Right.
right? Where you were completely blindsided. I'm guessing you didn't set boundaries early on with him.
I did, but I also really didn't. I wasn't very cognizant of where and what he was doing at the time. He was very much love bomby and was like very pushy. Like he wanted to meet our families very, very early on, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable with that. And he was like, well, why? Well, why?
If you love me, you'll let me meet your family.
Yeah. And I was just
that
like,
shit.
okay.
It just didn't feel right, but
Yeah,
you
it
did
did
it
not.
anyway.
Yeah.
What are some red flags that you could give men or women to look for in a early relationship?
Love bombing, but also breadcrumbing.
What's breadcrumbing?
Someone that kind of drags you along. And I would say those kind of coexist. Someone that love bombs you at first, but then will breadcrumb you to keep you there, keep you on the hook. I think that's fuckery.
Yeah.
Or that someone that just doesn't accept your boundaries too. If you put, a boundary up there and they're not respectful of that, huge red flag. Huge red flag. If they're not going to respect a simple boundary, they're not going to they're not respecting you in general.
Yeah. But like you said, at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, good.
Exactly.
It wasn't meant to.
It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes.
Because you feel like you're not worthy.
Yes. Yeah. And you have in your mind, like maybe you fantasized about it, like working out and all that jazz. And especially as a woman, you think about things like that. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it is always for the best. Always for the best. Everything works out. Everything always works out in the end. Truthfully.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
it's true.
Plus, the energy you put out into the universe is going to attract the energy that you're looking for.
Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer of that. Not only in relationships, but with friends.
Me
You
too.
said that you had some pretty shitty friends in the past. How do you know when a friend is not a true friend?
When they don't stand by you through like thick or thin. And I mean, yeah, situational. Just a situational person.
I took a big sigh there because that hit home for me. I lost my best friend. He didn't die
Yeah.
because of a life choice that I had made that he didn't agree with. We literally grew up together from age 3 until 35. We were
Wow.
brothers from another mother. And I decided to do something in life that he didn't agree with, I'm guessing, in that I didn't communicate to him that I was struggling with some stuff. I think he felt like he was, I don't know, maybe not as close as we were because I couldn't open up to him about that stuff.
Yeah.
But we never had that kind of relationship anyways. We weren't like sit down having deep conversations. We just had a lot of very similar interests and we grew up together. So we created a bond. Anyways, our relationship will never be the same. And it sucks.
That's sad.
It is. Like I literally lost my best friend and we still communicate, but I don't know much about his life anymore. And he doesn't know much about mine. I don't know. It's just sad. But then I asked myself, was he a true friend?
Right.
Honestly, if one of my friends, true friends, murdered somebody, I don't have to agree with it, but they need me as a friend more in that moment than ever before
Absolutely.
because they're obviously struggling with something. So how am I a friend if I desert them? I don't have to agree with them turning to drugs or them killing someone or them transitioning to a woman, whatever. But as a true friend, you're going to stick by them regardless.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, at that point, like friends and family are your backbone in life, essentially. So if they're just going to desert you in a time of need, like, who are you really?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to lean on you and you're just leaving me hang.
Yeah. It kind of, I don't know. It bummed me out
Absolutely.
I
You had to
thought-
mourn that.
Yeah, I thought like it wouldn't have mattered because, you know, he was my best friend. We were best men in each other's weddings.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I cried giving him my speech. Like, and he cried hearing it. And now it's like, all for what? Because I did something that you didn't agree with. I don't know. I'm getting watery eyed.
Aw.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's something you have to mourn.
Yeah.
It's essentially like a living death.
Yeah.
It's a death of a friendship, like a partnership in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think it's really put me on edge when I'm not seeking friends, but letting people into my friend circle. I'm pretty careful now.
Yeah.
Like you said, you have high standards that need to be met to be your partner. I have high standards if you want to be my friend. I'm almost 47. I have goals. I have a good family. I have stability. I'm not going to let someone come in and ruin that. If you're a partier like you used to be, we're not going to be good friends. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to go to the bar with you multiple times a week. That's not what I do. I'm in bed by 10 o'clock. I'm an old soul and an old man, right? So, yeah,
I'm with you. You got to protect your peace at all costs.
it's very well put. Yeah.
It's true.
Doesn't mean that we're bitches or rude about it.
Right.
I'm not stuck up. I'm not like arrogant and my ego's too big. You can't be my friend because you're not good enough for me. No, we just don't align on too many things.
Absolutely. And then you have to align yourself with people that you also would like to be similar to. So if you're putting yourself in a crowd of, you know, partiers, all that shit, you're going to fall into that crowd and be the same.
What happens when you put a rotten apple into a bowl of fresh apples,
Yeah.
right? You got a bowl of fucked up apples. I want to stay
Bullshit.
fresh.
Bullshit.
I want to stay fresh and crispy.
Yeah. Me too.
We got one more thing to do, Shelby.
And what is that?
We have to arm wrestle.
Do we really?
Yes. Oh,
Let's
You're
go,
like-
brother.
like, well, it just so happens I'm a former arm wrestling champion
I'm going to
of
take a
Newcastle.
sip of water.
You've seen Hot Ones, right?
Yes.
This is my version.
Oh, I love that.
You got to answer a question under stress.
Okay, I love it. Okay. Okay.
I won't break your nail.
No, you're good.
So small.
I know my hands are tiny.
Poor little thing. Stanley.
Okay.
What's up, Stanley?
Stanley.
Start when you're ready.
Okay.
Go.
Wait. I gotta get.
Got to get the guns out.
Yeah.
Got tattoo there.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
All right, you got some power.
Yeah. I gym. I know you're holding back a lot. Ah! Okay.
Do you have any regrets in life, Shelby?
None.
Really?
None.
After all that you've been through and all the bad choices that you've made,
Yep. Ah.
why don't you regret it?
Because it brought me to where I am today.
Do you think if you wouldn't have gone through those dark times, you would be living such a fruitful life now?
No.
No?
No.
So you wouldn't change a thing.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Good for you.
I wouldn't change a single thing. It brought me to, I mean, yes, to where I am today, but like mentally so much stronger and wiser. And now I know how to navigate things, handle things. So no, I would not change a thing. I really wouldn't.
Just think about how more aware you are. You know? The more red flags that we are shown in life, the more that we can prepare and prevent that in the future,
Yeah.
right? In the moment, it's like, why is this happening to me? Right? Why me? You're the victim. Because you're not thinking about the lesson that you're getting from that moment,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. And I mean, from my faith standpoint too. It really, clicked to me recently that everything truly happens for a reason. Everything is perfectly curated in your life. There's no reason to have a regret. It truly is all perfectly mapped out to put you to where you are in this exact moment. And you don't even think, even in the lowest of lows, you're there for a reason. Like, that's a trial for who knows what, but you're there in that moment.
What's the biggest weakness that you have today that you're still working on? Because you're not perfect. I'm not
no.
perfect. We're all trying to improve every single day. What are you
Yeah.
working on that you're still not happy with?
I'd say discipline. I think that's so discipline and patience. I'm looking at it from a fruits of the spirit aspect, very biblical.
Yeah.
But those are the two for me.
Yeah. How are
Very
you working
difficult.
towards improving those?
Patience. I just know that in God's timing, everything will come out in perfectly. And if not, then it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
And then discipline is huge. I mean, that's just a day-to-day thing. And if you don't have it, that is something, you just can't get through life.
Without that structure
Yeah.
and that discipline,
Yeah.
Shelby's off the rails. And they probably are too.
Uh-huh.
It's okay to be an old soul.
Mm-hmm.
Take it from me, the old man. Do you have a good time, Shelby?
I loved it. Yes, it was great.
What did you expect? Do you have any questions for me before we close out, first of all?
I don't know. I'm not a big questionnaire person.
You didn't come with a list?
No, should I have?
What the fuck?
I got scared.
Got her. Well, it was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks
Good.
for having me.
You're very welcome. Like one of these episodes, whatever it's going to feed you, because you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel because it's free. And it helps me, it helps Shelby and all of my future guests. And I will see you on the next episode of Barbells and Bourbon. Peace. All right. So this is a first. We just ended the episode. And then Shelby here hinted around at something very, very important that she wants to tell us. Take a sip.
Okay.
What did you have to tell me, Shelby, after we stopped recording?
Well, that there were a couple things that came to my mind, and I was like, okay, we could have talked about a couple things. We just didn't go down those avenues. And one of them was, of course, if you can't tell, I'm a great picker. That's why the standards are so raised.
You run towards red flags.
I do. But one of my ex-boyfriends, not the one that I was just chatting about, but another one, he came at me with a knife. We were having a very heated argument. I genuinely don't remember what we were talking about. I kind of blacked out, obviously. But he had literally a big butcher knife because he was in the kitchen cooking. And I got him so riled up. He started stabbing the wall and screaming, was like, and then came at me.
What did you do?
I didn't do shit. I was just like...
In shock.
Yes, he had the knife in his hand, pinned me down. And I was just like, I didn't do a thing. I literally didn't do a thing. But to get out of that moment of, probably dying, I just, started kissing him.
You fought back with love.
Yeah. It's like, it's okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and he put the knife down. And then He was on night shift that night. He left, and I had a couple things at the house. And then I packed up all my shit and left. Nothing to be said.
Good.
Nothing to be said. Yeah.
I don't know how we skipped over that.
And then after that, I would say it probably took me 3 months to sleep right without boarding up my door. I would wake up in the middle of the night with like panics.
Yeah. Understandably. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay.
But this is my point. Total stranger. You look like you're a normal person that has it together. We all have a past. Things happen to every single one of us to make us who we are today. And unless you ask those questions, you'll never know. Have the tough conversations with your friends and your family. Ask them, how are you today? But mean it. Don't just do it because it's just filling up quiet time. Ask them like you fucking care. Are you okay? I can tell something's wrong. Talk to me. Don't do it because you feel like you have to. Do it because you want to, because you love these people. You could save someone's life just by asking those questions.
Life is tough. The world is shitty.
It's so shitty.
It is. It's fucked up.
The news. I don't know how people watch the news. I do. Guilty.
I can't do
Scary.
it.
Yep.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. No wonder everyone is on some sort of medication
Literally.
to feel normal these days. Look around. We're surrounded by evil.
We are.
Can't trust
So
anybody.
fucked up. No, you can't. You cannot.
Literally.
Not one person. And it's so crazy because whenever you see like little pockets of kindness, it's so beautiful within strangers, but you have to be so cautious and careful because everyone's so sick and twisted.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Kindness is the minority these days. So sad.
It is sad. It's fucked up. Gonna take an avenue on this one. Which is one of the things I wanted to touch base on. Me and my cousins, we wanted to do a day in Cleveland, and we had almost were human trafficked.
What?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
3 years ago?
Man, all
Maybe-
this stuff is so recent for you.
Yeah.
What happened?
Literally, it was fucking broad daylight, okay? On a Saturday. We're going to Dave & Buster's, okay? My cousin, a fiend, Kayla, I love you, but you know you're a fiend, couldn't find her vape. So we had all the doors open, looking for her vape. This guy pulls up, and he compliments her jeans. He's like, hey, I like your jeans. She's like, thanks. And he pulls up to the parking spot right next to us. And he's like, do you girls want to go in and play a game with me? And at that point, I'm like, everybody get in the fucking car. And my other cousins, Kayla and Aaron, are like, why? Why? And I'm like, get in the fucking car, we're going.
Yeah.
And lock the doors. And he gets out and is like inspecting with us. And then we finally get back in the car, turn it on. Bro, a white van comes flying right behind us. And we're like, holy shit. And we fly out of there, and it started to follow us.
I mean, I could see why people are afraid to leave their own house anymore. Men, women, it doesn't matter. We're all possible victims of evil.
Yeah. Man. It's crazy.
No wonder you've turned into the person you are today. No wonder you have such high standards. No wonder you're so good at spotting red flags. You're no longer the bull running towards the red flags anymore.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, whenever you asked me, do I have any regrets? Because if I didn't go through all of these things, I would have still been oblivious.
Yeah.
And would have been a full-grown adult having gone through these trials yet again and again and again, been fucked over again and again and again.
You never would have learned your lesson.
Exactly.
Yep. You could be dead somewhere at the hands of a deranged man or human traffickers. Yeah. Okay. We're going to end for real this time. All right. We don't need to close out because I'm just going to piece that in.